Hi guys, for this activity, number 3, spin the spinner, you're going to need a spinner. So one thing you could do is just like ransack your games if you have any board games and you could find some sort of spinner. This one is from Hi Ho Cherry-O, or I have this one from Twister. There's a lot of other games that have spinners as well, so if you can find a ready-made one, awesome. But have no fear, if you don't have a lot of games around or none of your games have spinners, you can make your own. So the way to do that is to get a sheet of paper, find something that is circular. I use to the top of my cup, and you're going to trace that circle onto the sheet of paper, which, yikes, is kind of hard to see because it's like so bright. But I made a circle on the piece of paper. Then you want to split your circle into equal sections. And so the easiest thing to do would be to split it into 4 equal sections. So to do that, if you hold the piece of paper up to the light, like coming through a window, and you fold it in half, you can kind of like see through where your circle was marked, and you can match up the 2 halves of your circle and crease so that you know that you are creasing exactly in the center. So you can't see in the video, but I can see through, like right here is the curve of my circle. And you're going to open it and you're going to fold it the other way, same thing, see that it lines up through. And then once you open it, you'll have 2 creases that you can go over with your pencil or your marker or whatever. And I recommend using a ruler so that you know that the lines are nice and straight. So once you have your spinner, your circle, segmented into 4 sections on your sheet of paper, you could color it in and go over it with marker, or you could just like write on there, red, blue. You're going to assign each section of your spinner a color, red, blue, green, and yellow. I'll make mine. So there you go. Okay, so now for the spinner part, there's like so many different things you could use. In the classroom, always would use a paper clip, and if you poke a pencil or a pen through the center of the paper clip, it will spin. I'll show you in just a second. You could also use a safety pin in that same way, poke the pencil through the center of the safety pin. I even just pulled this bobby pin out of my hair, and you could poke a pencil through a bobby pin. You could even use a twist tie from bread and twist it in half, kind of like MacGyver yourself a little spinner here. Okay, so whatever you choose to use, you're going to set it down flat. You obviously can't see down flat, so I'm going to hold it up like this. And you're going to poke the pencil through the object and put it right in the center of your circle. And then you can flick it. I don't have enough hands to do all of this at once, but like flick it so it will spin around. I think you kind of get the idea, I hope. Okay, so all that done, you made the spinner. Now you're going to want to click on to the link in the slideshow. That will bring you to the sample worksheet here. And this has the same questions that we've been answering the last couple of times. What are some possible outcomes? That's going to depend on what your spinner looks like. So for example, the one that we just made, the outcomes would be red, blue, yellow, and green. But the Hi Ho Cherry-O spinner has a lot more possible outcomes. You're going to spin the spinner and keep track of what you get each time. So mine says color here, but you might change that to be like number or picture or whatever it is that's on your spinner. Then you are going to create a little table here like we did on one of the previous activities. And obviously right here, you would have your own outcomes listed. I just listed the ones from the spinner that I made. Okay, so have fun.